Other players that performed in the World Championships, and they, go through that little bit of a lull in the season. Some of them, it hits a little bit earlier, some of them a little bit later. Here's Monroe on the inside and a foul.
Oh, you're right. Talking to a lot of guys that do play, it's around, to the ball by Hamilton to prevent that turnover.
Pass stolen away. And a step. Too many of them, and a turnover. The Raptors have turned it over 5 times, leading.
I think it's high risk to invest big money in a guy his size at a power position.
McGrady drains it. Turnovers becoming an issue. 6 of them, 3 in this quarter. So DeRozan in for Barbosa. Barbosa with 2 personal fouls. DeRozan has 2. Will Bynum had a season-high 21 points against New Orleans. Tracy McGrady, the jump shot.
He's just not forcing any part of his game. He's taking what the defense gives him. And
McGrady through the double to Monroe.
Excellent pass. People forget Tracy McGrady is about 6'8.5", 6'9". And he has the ability to get in that paint with that first step, which is a little bit slower than it used to be, but still quick enough with his size to get in there.
14th year in the NBA out of Mount Zion Academy in North Carolina. 31 years of age. Rip Hamilton leaning in, drills it. 3-point advantage for Detroit.
Bring the ball up the court, find the open man. Simple basketball.
Bargnani. Entry pass, Linus Kleza. Knocked away by Rip Hamilton. McGrady cruising into the front court. Stutter step move, driving, left hand.
Wait a minute, is this the young McGrady or the old McGrady, man? Look at this guy, a little hesitation. And floating to the bucket.
Run by Detroit.
Right, Tracy McGrady fueling this run. How about this pass earlier? In the paint, there you go, find your man. Nice finish by Monroe.
Timeout taken by Jay Triano of the Raptors. 38-33. Pistons lead. Tracy McGrady back in the day. 9th selection overall, 1997. Playing for the Toronto Raptors. Spent 3 seasons here, and in his final season started 34 games, played in 79, and averaged 15.4 points per night.
You could see, he was just a tremendous talent, such raw athleticism. And he did have a feel for the game. And he's come out here, and again, I'm feeling a McGrady flashback. Just smooth with the jump shot, passing the basketball, and showing some young legs in transition, too. Look at this. A little hesitation at the free throw line, extending with the left hand. And he's the main reason right now the Pistons have taken command of this game here in the second quarter.
Playing for his 5th NBA team at the age of 31 in a travel, and DeRozan turns it over. Which brings to mind Vince Carter now playing for his 4th NBA team. 2 players that potentially could have been Raptors for life. Combined 9 teams now.
Well, and you guys talked about it the other day during the Laker game that, when you look at McGrady and Vince Carter, those are 2 guys that should have been MVP candidates every year. Look at that. And should have had absolutely Hall of Fame careers. And for some reason, it didn't happen. They shouldn't have been on as many teams as they've been on. And, is it bad advice? Is it, who knows what it is? But, I don't think they've lived up to their potential coming into the NBA.
That's an excellent point as well. Rip Hamilton driving.
Knocking on the floor. You got Tracy McGrady. Now you're throwing in, Stuckey back in the game playing with this group. There's a lot of experience, and these guys are delivering. McGrady on fire. 5 of 6 now.
Has 11 in the quarter. 5 of 6, as you mentioned, 11 points. Villanueva, along with McGrady, Maxiel, Hamilton, and Stuckey. Hamilton, the 3, drills it.
Restructure things. It might be time to try to get Rip to one of the teams that have a shot at winning the title as somebody that can help him out. Boy, McGrady, this is McGrady's quarter. He's been unbelievable. We talked about DeMar DeRozan, 19 in the 3rd against the Lakers. Well, McGrady's got 13 points, 3 assists, a rebound. Only missed 1 shot.
Glazer, great pass from Barbosa.
Ability to be consistent.
A dozen points now for Linus Glazer.
You've been a lot more focused in this game too.
Well, I appreciate that, as Rip Hamilton is showing his focus.
Is Detroit's going to come out of the locker room tonight, and remember that game?
McGrady drives right around Julian Ryder with a reverse layup. How about this? 10 turnovers in this quarter, leading to 16 points, Leo. Overall in the game, 13 for 21 points. The missed jumper by Andrea Bargnani. Bargnani 16 points after missing Sunday's game against the Lakers. 92-74. Monroe finishes, and Glazer picks up the foul.
Excellent pass of Tracy McGrady that time, leading Greg Monroe just enough to get him ahead into the paint. Here's the pick, the roll, and look at that pass right to where he needed it. And then Monroe saw the situation, saw the defenders, split him, laid it up.
(95-74). Atlanta, 103-80. Jose. Here's DeMar from the short corner. Jump shot doesn't go. Rip Hamilton with a rebound as we near that 8-minute mark. 95-74. Raptors shooting 49%. Turnovers Astorias. Tayshaun Prince lays it up and in.
And another beautiful pass from McGrady. He's got 6 assists in the ballgame.
Turnover. Stepping along the sideline. 22 turnovers now.
Tracy McGrady finding Prince. And when McGrady came out of the locker room at halftime, Matt, I looked at him. I said, "Excuse me." He said, "You're the 20-year-old McGrady. I'm looking for the old guy," and he just had this big smile on his face. Like he's really enjoying this opportunity to come back here in Toronto and have this kind of a game.
Well, he's playing for the veteran minimum. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And tail end of his career, first 2 points of the second half. It hasn't been what he expected. And Tracy McGrady coming back to Toronto right now, and his team up 99-74. Not what the Raptors expected.
Are you kidding me?
Huh? Tomorrow's the day, huh?
No, actually, you know what? I just have to really just shop for a couple of people. So
and then that's it. You're all good?
Yeah.
You're all good? All right.
My wife does the rest.
How good is that?